Hi there, Tutor Bettingo here. Welcome to today's session. Alright, so in today's session, we're going to continue with our series of videos and we're going to continue solving Mathematics Paper 2, 2024 internal. We are now on question 2B and this is a question on set notation. Alright, so the question says, on a particular day at a school, so we're first going to go through the question, then we'll start solving. So it says, on a particular day at a school with 50 grade 12 learners, 33 learners collected biology and biology textbooks. Okay, there's a comma there. Let me just start again. There's another comma somewhere here. Yeah, there. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Okay, so on a particular day at a school with 50 grade 12 learners, 33 learners collected biology textbooks. 33 learners collected biology textbooks. 24 collected mathematics textbooks and 23 collected history textbooks from the school library. Okay? 13 learners collected both biology and mathematics textbooks. 16 collected both mathematics and history textbooks. 15 collected both biology and history textbooks, and 10 collected all three types of textbooks. The first question says, illustrate this information in a Venn diagram. Okay, and then we have follow-up questions. So for this one, we have how many sets? So we are told to say we have mathematics, okay, of biology, and we have history somewhere here. 23 collected textbooks, history. Okay, so we have three sets: biology, mathematics, and history. Okay, and because down here we have 10 collected all three types of textbooks, meaning these three sets have a common intersection. So that is that. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up with a Venn diagram first. Let's draw our three sets of the sets like that. So let's call this one math, this one biology, then this one is history. Okay, put our Venn diagram there. And then this is going to be our universal set. So now we start plugging in the values. So for this one, you plug in the values starting from the center right here. And then you start distributing the values going outwards. Okay? So let's take note of some information here. We're told to say, on a particular day at a school with 50 grade 12 learners, meaning the total is what? 50. The total of learners at this school is 50. So, implying that once you are done plugging in your values, when you add everything inside the Venn diagram, the total number you should find is 50. If you find any value less than 50 or greater than 50, means you are wrong somewhere. Okay? And then we're told to say 33 learners collected biology textbooks, meaning this entire set for biology, when you add everything there, and there, you should get what? Set 3. Okay? So meaning bio, the total for bio is 33. Okay? 24 collected mathematics. The total for the set for the mathematics, the values there, and there should be 24. So math, the total should be 24. Okay? And then history should be 23, because we're told to say 23 collected history textbooks, meaning the entirety of this set for history should be 23. This information is very important. Okay, so we've taken note of that. So we've taken note of these values. That one, and that one. Okay, and then we continue reading further. So I told to say 13 learners collected both biology and mathematics. 13 learners collected both biology and mathematics. This is the same as the intersection of mathematics and biology. Okay, where's the intersection for mathematics and biology? Math is here, biology is here. The intersection here. The total should be what? 13. So this is more like maths intersection B is equal to 13. Because I told to say 13 learners collected both biology and mathematics, meaning the intersection of math and biology, this intersection. If there was only, it would imply this part here, this segment there. So we've taken note of the 13. We'll go to the next one. 16 collected both mathematics and history. Mathematics and history, the intersection of math and history. Okay, math and history, this intersection. Okay, how many are there? There are 16. So math intersection history is equal to 16. Okay, we've taken note of the 16. We continue. 15 collected both biology and history. The intersection of biology and history, this intersection here. How many are there? 15. So I'm going to say history intersection B is equal to 15. Okay, meaning the total of this segment should be 15. We've taken note of the 15. Okay, and then 10 collected all three types of textbooks. So meaning our 10, we now start plugging in the values. Okay, our 10 is going to come right here in the center because this is the intersection for all three sets. Okay, so 10 collected all three types of textbooks. Once you plug in the 10, and then you can now start subtracting and finding the values for the other parts of the intersections. So now we can start with this one, that one, or that one. So let's start with the intersection for mathematics and history. So I thought to say, what is the total for this one? Where do we have the intersection for mathematics and history? Math and history, where is it? Math and history is here. The total is supposed to be 16. So we're supposed to have 16 in this segment. But we already have a 10. So we're going to say 16 minus the 10 that we already have there, giving us a 6, which we're going to put there. Okay, that is why I have to start from the center. Okay, we come to this one. What is this intersection? This is biology intersection history. This one. What is the total of this one? B intersection H. This one here. The total should be 15. We already have a 10. So we're going to say 15 minus the 10 we already have there, giving us a 5 there. Okay, so actually we can mark this and that. We're now remaining with this one. Mathematics intersecting with biology. This one here. What is the total? The total is 13. We already have a 10. So we're going to say 13 minus the 10 there, giving us a 3 for that one. Okay, we are done with these ones. We now need to find the values to plug in there, there, and there. So how do we find those values? We come back to these values we wrote at the beginning. So mathematics, we're told to say the total for mathematics is supposed to be how many? 24 learners. So we are going to add everything we have there, and then we subtract from mathematics, the total here. The number we'll find is the one we're going to put there. So that is going to be, let me just grab my calc. So that is, here we already have 19. So we have 10 plus 6, 16, plus 3, 19, minus 24, that should be 5. Okay, 24 minus 19, we have a 5. So that's why the 5 comes there. So we're done with math for 24. We come to this one here. How do we find the value to put here? We look at the total. What's the total for biology? Biology, we say the total should be 33. So we add everything we have there, we subtract from 33, it will give us the value to put in this segment. So there we have 15, 18. So 33 minus 18, giving us 15. So I'm going to have our 15 there. Okay. And then here, what's going to be our value there? So what's the total for this one? So biology, we are done. We go to history. History is 23. The total here should be 23. So now let's add what we have there and then we subtract from 23. So there we have 15 plus 6, we have 21. 21 minus 23 minus 21, giving us a 2 for that one. Okay, so we are done plugging in the values. Now remember, we said the total should be 50. So let us add everything here and we see what we're going to find. Okay, so if you want to confirm, you can actually start adding. If you add everything here, you compare, it should give you 24 in total. Okay, so 5 plus 6 is 11. 11 plus 10, that is 21. 21 plus 3, that is 24, meaning this one is correct. You come to this one, history. What's the total for history? History is right there. It's supposed to be 23. So 10 plus history. No, this is biology, by the way. Sorry. Biology is supposed to be 33, the total. So 10 plus 15 is 25. 25 plus 5 is 30. 30 plus 3, 33. Meaning this set, all the values are correctly plugged in. We come to history. The total for history is supposed to be 23. So we add everything here. Okay. So 10 plus 6 is 16. Plus 5, 21. 21 plus 2, 23. And that's what we have there. So meaning all the values inside are correctly plugged in. Now, let us add everything we have in the sets and then we compare with what we should have. The total should be 50. So now we're going to say everything there. So we're going to say 5 plus 3 plus 6 plus 10. We're done with this set. Okay, 5 plus 3 plus 6 plus 10. Make sure you confirm your values. Don't want to make a mistake here. 15 plus 5. We're done with these values here. And then we say plus 2. Okay, so we are getting 46. Now, we're told to say the total is supposed to be 50. So, since we're getting 46, meaning the remaining 4 to make 50 are actually outside the sets. Meaning these did not collect any textbooks from this school. So now when you add everything inside the Venn diagram, you're now going to get 50. So take note of the total number of learners that we are supposed to have is 50. Okay? And then once you have confirmed that all the sets, they have their required values, okay, mathematics should have 24, which we have confirmed. History should have 23, we have confirmed. Biology should have 33, we have confirmed. And then you add everything, the total number you find, you subtract from the total you're supposed to have. Okay, the remainder goes outside the sets. So we are now done plugging in the values. We can erase this information now and solve the rest of the question. So this is very, very important because in case your values are not correctly plugged in, then everything else gets affected. Okay, so be very careful as you are plugging in those values and make sure you confirm your work. So we now come to, so this is now number 1. This is number 1, Roman numeral 1. We now come to Roman numeral 2. What is it saying? Okay, how many learners collected A? So we have A. How many learners collected what? None of the textbooks. You see, even the question has come. So in case you may have missed it, you pick it up from here. None of the textbooks. Why are they asking me this question? Meaning they are expecting a value. So the number of learners who didn't collect any of the textbooks are simply 4. So we're dealing with learners. So you have to say 4 learners. Don't just say 4. You say 4, it can be anything. It can be 4 degrees. It can be 4 centimeters, 4 kilometers. So make sure you indicate according to what you're dealing with in the question. Okay? So 4 learners did not collect any of the textbooks. B, how many learners collected one type of textbook only? The keyword there is only. Meaning we're focusing on these people who are appearing here. These ones here, and those ones there. Wait a minute. How many collected one type of textbook only? One type of textbook only. It's these guys here, these guys there, and those guys there. So we simply say 15 plus 5 plus 2. Okay? 15 plus 5 plus 2, giving us 22. So we have 22 what? Learners. And you are done. These are the people who collected one type of textbook only. We come to the last one. How many learners collected 2 types of textbooks only? 2 types of textbooks only. This is one. We now come to these guys here. there, and there. These ones here, they collected biology and history only. These ones here, the total of this one, they collected biology and history. There's no only there, okay? So since there is the word only, meaning it's these ones, and those ones. So it's 6 plus 5 plus 3. Okay, C we're going to have 6 plus 5 plus 3, giving us 6 plus 5 is 11 plus 3, giving us 14 learners, and you are done. So that is how you answer that question. So be very careful when collecting the data. Make sure if it's a type of a question that requires you to draw, you start plugging in the values right from the center, and then you start distributing the values outwards. Okay? And also take note of the word only. The word only is a game changer when you're dealing with this question on set notation. Otherwise, that is the solution for this question. In the next session, we're going to be solving mathematics paper, the same question, mathematics paper 2, 2024 internal. So this was question 2B. In the next session, which is going to be uploaded exactly at 18 hours, I'll be solving question 3, which is a question on flowchart, also known as computer. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. But before we go, okay, so remember, our goal is to solve 4 exam papers before you people write your exams. So if you have friends who are in grade 12, please mention them and bring them here as well, so that they can also be able to benefit from what you guys are learning. Otherwise, that is that. Every day I'll be uploading videos. I've actually changed the time for the morning video. I'll be uploading the morning video exactly at 05 hours, so that if you are able, you can even watch something before going to school, and at least just more like just freshen up your mind. And like while you come back and you find the video there. Okay, so I'll be uploading at 05 hours, and then the second video will be uploaded at 18 hours. So starting the following day, you're actually going to find the video. Even this one, actually, I'm sure you're going to find it as 05 hours. Yeah. So it's 05 hours and 18 hours. Okay, we'll be solving the question papers gradually, just like that. Otherwise, make sure to revise exam papers as you are preparing for the exam. For all the subjects, history, mathematics, RE, whatever subjects you may have, revise exam papers. They're the best to revise at this point because you're preparing for the exam. So once again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one at 18 hours.